The most powerful tools realtors use to get properties rented, to find wonderful tenants. We've got expert property manager Cleo here with us today. She's going to give us a rundown. Stay tuned. Cleo, we're here.
Morning.
How are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What happens in the week of a property manager this week?
There's a lot going on, actually. I've got quite a few tenants moving in and out. So that's keeping me really, really busy. A few new clients to look after, introduced to the office. So yeah, it's a good week, but it's very busy.
You're down your wingman?
I am. He's still in Naples. I'm trying to get everybody to move in the day after he gets back. The exact same day after.
He's gonna love you. He's gonna love you. But it's been a busy week. We've bought 2 real estate agencies, so we're onboarding landlords, tenants, and staff. And Cleo, you're spearheading a lot of that business. Thank you. But it's on top of everything that you do.
It is. It's a bit of a juggling act, but you just get through it. And, we've got the processes and resources that help us, do what we do. So, yeah, no, it's fun as well. Like, it is good. I don't like being bored or, looking for things to do. So, yeah, I'm in my element.
You just turn up and get slammed.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's heaps of Cleo. Yep. I don't know how you juggle it. But today, guys and girls, we're talking about renting property out. So if you're on the outskirts and you think, what do the agents do to get properties rented? What tools do they use? What works? What doesn't work? Over 5 minutes, we're going to break it down real quick and tell you the most powerful tools we use to get properties rented at the moment. It has changed. It has changed from, 3 years ago to 10 years ago to 15 years ago. Can we talk a little bit about the change?
Yeah, I mean, I do remember the Manly Daily, like everybody else, when you used to get the Sunday paper, Saturday paper, and you'd open it up, and that's where all your rentals were.
Well, we were cutting big checks to the newspapers 15 years ago.
Yes, we were, definitely. They used to do a lunch for all the real estate agents once a year, if you remember, in Manly, to say thank you. But yeah, no, it was big money.
So the papers are gone. So what now is your favourite tool to use?
My favorite tool would probably still be our website. I do enjoy flicking through our website, going and comparing properties, looking at properties that have just had a deposit taken, and then you can gauge what's renting and what isn't. That would be my number one. But I also have to put a shout out to Nikki, our photography lady. She is amazing. She's probably our secret weapon. When a property is about to go live, or we have a property that's going to come to market, Nikki is the first person we all go to. Nikki. Everyone's like, I've got this property. And she's like, yep, I'm on it. And if those who haven't met or seen Nikki, she's like our Australian Joanna Lumley. She reminds me of Joanna Lumley so much. But yeah, she's just a saint, and nothing's too hard. She'll photograph, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 properties a day. Like, she's a weapon.
Far out. So she's a full-time photographer, videographer, and puts up our new rentals. So good quality photos, you're saying, are a secret weapon. I'm surprised that we're not doing floor plans as an industry. We are doing it in sales, but we're not doing it in rentals. Always shocks me. When you say website, you mean novak.com.au?
Yes, our website.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I guess in our core area, we are responsible for the most amount of rentals, so it's quite a good cross section. What's your number 2?
Look, I would say, I rely heavily on, I'm going to say two, like RP data and also Ignite. I do like to go on there. I punch in the address and I like getting the stats and a rental estimate from those portals. I do rely heavily on those, especially for properties I haven't seen in a long time, just to get that figure right, what we're asking. But also to look at, demographics for the area, what's rented, how long did it take to rent, can we get 50, 60, $70 more? Is it achievable without just testing an open home? Because that can waste, a week of the owner's time. So
Money, yeah, right.
yeah. So I do like those two mediums, to check.
So these are tools that the public wouldn't have. RP data is a data system, property data system. Anything rented, anything sold always goes up onto RP data. And Ignite, what's that?
That's through the realestate.com, portal, and we have access to features for prospecting. And I compare the two. Like the rental estimate really comes in very, very similar from both. I don't know, each platform pulls data from other places, but they both somehow align, and the rental estimates end up being very, very similar. If I can't find a property on RP data, sometimes I'll go on Ignite and vice versa. So I use both of those.
Use both. Now, what are we up to? Number 3?
Yes.
Okay, number 3. What's your number 3 most popular thing to rent residential properties out? To find great tenants, what do you use? Number 3.
For sure, social media definitely helps our business in renting properties quickly, getting tenants to see properties through our, people in the office when they go out to do open homes and they do videos. The videos are really helpful. It's not just a photograph, and it's someone else's eyes going through the property and telling you the features that you might not notice at a very quick open home. So social media for sure would have to be another one.
Now, this, I do have to say, guys and girls, the social media one, in my eyes, is the fastest growing category. That was probably you probably, property manager like yourself, probably would have ranked that at 15, 20, least best things to do. Went to 7, went to 5, went to 3. I'm really surprised. And if you haven't noticed, everyone, it's actually, you've ranked it. And if you haven't noticed, Cleo, you've ranked it above REA, realestate.com.au, which I'm shocked.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel, yeah, I'm shocked actually. It didn't even come to mind. Like it,
Yeah.
we aren't, as, like you said, property managers don't go straight for, the camera when we're out doing things as much as salespeople do. But yes, if I'm flicking through and I'm noticing all the rentals that go through our platform and our Novak sites and everything, it's amazing actually how much exposure and how many properties you can do in one story. Like some of your posts that highlight, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 properties, and you just go boom, 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 and look through them. I love that.
And you've seen them all. They're all local. They're all relevant to people. So,
Yeah.
Cleo, now we're up to number 4.
Oh, I have to say realestate.com now.
Yeah. Now, all those things you mentioned there, we actually do no charge for clients. So that's all included in the letting fee, which is a 1-week letting fee. They're all above and beyond what an agent regularly does for their letting fee. Like the photography is no charge, the fee free, the social media, which is an animal. Now, there is a cost for realestate.com.au. How much do clients pay for that?
$350, and that's for a premium listing. And it's an expense they can claim back on their tax. A lot of our newer clients have been used to using realestate.com as opposed to just domain, our website, socials, and that fee doesn't phase them. But in this market, I do get a lot of clients saying, well, isn't there a shortage? Why do I have to pay $350 for realestate.com? Because there's hundreds of tenants lining up outside the door. And
Yeah.
to get around that, I do often say there's tenant selection as well. If you've got people coming through a professional platform with their applications, that process can become more streamlined, and you can find a tenant quicker. It's not necessarily, fee versus no fee, but the exposure is what you want.
You're right. It can be 3 days quicker, $100 a day.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
The apps come in straight to the portal. They've done all the checks for you. That application checklist is, like you say, an animal in itself. It's all done. And that makes our job really, really easy. So yeah, it is worthwhile. I would always go for a portal listing as well, just to boost my exposure.
What's your number 5?
I'd have to say the office, the team, like what we do behind the scenes to get properties rented. 100%.
What does that mean?
Well, you've got people that are going out doing the signs. You've got people that are doing the applications. You've got people doing private appointments. We don't just do a Wednesday or a Saturday generic open. We've got all this.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned open and a good old-fashioned appointment is it's marketing.
It is marketing. Yeah, and we have the team to do that. It's not just one person or an allocated one person. Everybody chips in. We're always available to go and do private appointments. Whatever needs to be done, we do. Even Nikki, she'll get fresh photos done if the listing's been on maybe a week or two, and she'll say, "Oh, well, do we need new photos?" And she'll go and take new photos. That nothing was wrong with the ones that she had online, but we do all of those things as well. Yeah, the old school letterbox dropping, we've still, we still maintain that.
Yeah. And tell me, good old-fashioned domain.com.au, where would you rank those guys?
Domain are good. They're good. A lot of people still use Domain, and Domain is a good platform, and it's free for our clients. So I am used to realestate.com just because that's what I'm used to, but the domain listings are just as popular. I don't know if I would say the majority of our clients come through from Domain or Real Estate. I think they all are starting now to come on through social media and, yeah, maybe direct Novak.com.au platforms. Because, like you said, we do have a monopoly on the area. We are the biggest. We have the most property, so people just go direct to our website. But, yeah, no, I don't have any issues with Domain.
Well, there you go. That's a lot of heavy lifting done by the team. And just to give you guys a reference point, we would probably do we would do the majority of the rentals on the Northern Beaches in terms of an agency, which would represent about 5 to 10%. So we would rent per month about 80 properties. So there's about 2 or 3 a day every day. So and there's 100,000 properties on the Northern Beaches, and there's a small portion of them are rental properties. So that's what we do in our activities in the Northern Beaches on Sydney. Hopefully this has helped people out there that are watching. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think we've covered how we get properties rented, what we do, and if you have a property that you'd like us to look at to rent for you, shout out.
Boom, boom. Thanks, see you, Claire.
Bye.
See everyone. Have a great day.